revolutionary once again of all of course.
All right, everybody, I'm back, and my guest right now is SpooneyG.
Shazam!
I knew it. I knew that was coming. I didn't even jump that time because I knew it was coming.
That's because you're starting to feel SpooneyG. You can't hear SpooneyG. You got to feel SpooneyG, yo.
So, are we going to take any phone calls?
I wish we would. I wish somebody would call into this shot caller major baller. You know what I'm saying? SpooneyG, yo.
All right, 268-0335 is the number if you want to talk to SpooneyG and ask him questions about himself, the Cage Radio program, mixed martial arts, UFC, any of that stuff. What are you doing, Spooney?
I show you paint the fence.
Oh, was that from Karate Kid?
Aye.
Mr. Morocco.
SpooneyG does tight voice too.
Now, that would be your...
Shazam!
Anyway. Spooney is one of the characters off of Cage Radio, Mott's new show on Friday nights. Have you watched the shows?
Oh, when I'm not writing, I'm telling you, I'm cage sighting.
So, you watched the show?
Cage Radio, yo, for sure.
And so you're catching it on CentralValleyTalk.com.
Absolutely, yo, on the internet, because they won't let him come out on broadcast TV because they're trying to keep the Mott's man down.
Actually, I don't think that's the case. I think we're going to be bringing the Cage Radio program to the television here real soon.
Oh, snap!
So we're really excited about that. Mott's is a great guy. And
You know what that means, right?
Shazam!
That's what
All
I'm
right,
talking about.
so I got in on that. That does feel kind of good. It does feel kind of good to do that. So next week, Kid Dynamite, who do you have tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night we got Disgruntled Clothing. It's a little group out of Hanford. We're going to have Jake Avila roll up in the bizzle for shizzle. Then we're going to have Mike the Animal Cook, yo. Trying to think who else is. Oh, yeah, California Fight Magazine. They're going to announce their release party. It's a brand new magazine, yo. KCO. That's Casey Olsen for those that aren't in the know for show.
Local guy?
He's going to be laying it down. And then next Friday night, Spooney's going to be in the building at Wahoo's right after the show to get an exclusive interview with Casey Olsen. It's been set up already.
Really?
It's going to happen.
Now, Mott's tells me he runs into all the time over at the Shocker Army compound.
Yo, 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 yo. That's how we lay it down at the Shocker compound. Yo, yo, yo. We was out there the other night with Brandon Cash Money. He was laying down some tattoo work. The big cat lays down tattoo work.
Well, when he was here, he was showing that he had all these big tattoos on his side.
Yo, yo. He's got even more work up on his leg since then.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a whole plethora of ink. Yo, 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 yo.
And what type of ink artist is he? I mean, because everybody's got their own style.
Well, some crazy like skulls and whatnot. Like nothing like uniform with that cat.
Good fading?
Yeah, it's pretty nice work. And then he was doing a Rough Rider tattoo the other night on the Stunt Rider mummy and whatnot. I'm pretty impressed.
The Stunt Rider mummy is crazy.
Brandon Cash could knock you out, or he could tattoo you, or he could be an aquarium guy. You never know with Cash Money. That's a real cat.
Let's talk about the mummy, dude.
Man. Talk to me.
Because I saw his picture on the internet, and he's standing up on a moving motorcycle.
Oh, Mummy, yeah, for sure. Mummy's crazy, dude. Mummy just went out to Vegas, and they got these other like quote stunners, but none of them would stunt. They were afraid the cops were going to take their rides. But Mummy was just busting it out, and I got video proof of it.
Really? Well, I'd like to see if we couldn't get him back here.
Oh, Mummy would do a wheelie right across your desk, yo.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Believe that.
So, what big fights are coming up in the UFC world?
Yo, 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 there's a bunch of fights coming up.
I know Shamrock and Diaz is going to be out in San Jose.
Yo, 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 next Friday, I got invited to go and do an interview, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to be, supporting Mott's here at the show. I'm not going to be able to roll out to that.
Well, doesn't it start like at 8 o'clock, right?
No, Stockton. They're going to have a special media deal on Friday night next week that the media could go and interview the two of those cats exclusively.
In Stockton?
In Stockton.
And now, wait a minute. Now, the Shamrock?
Yeah, Shamrock, and they're going to do a publicity shoot. They're going to go and do a light workout and whatnot for the media, take some pictures. Then they're going to be available for a questionnaire kind of deal.
And then they're going to scoot over to San Jose and
Yep.
fight it out,
It's
huh?
going to go down.
Who's going to win that one?
I'm telling you, you cannot count out the 209. I'm pulling for Diaz. Frank Shamrock, please, you better put your face behind a microphone again. You have no business in the cage. Next.
Really?
That's what I'm telling
Now,
you.
this is one of the guys that made the sport pretty big.
SpooneyG, yo. Yeah, his brother mainly made the sport big. Tito knocked his ass out, so Frank ain't nobody.
Tito Ortiz?
Yeah, back in the day, and then that was really what set off the whole.
Tito's taking a little back seat in the whole business, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. He still thinks he matters, but Affliction was going to sign Tito, but Tito sees that the Affliction ship is sinking, and that's not going to happen. Affliction, I don't know if you out there in TV land know, UFC 100 is on July 11th, which just happens to be Motz's birthday, so make sure you wish him a happy birthday, yo. The 100th UFC show is going to happen. Affliction is going to try to put on a counter programming, a free show.
But don't they always do that?
No, it's vice versa.
Okay.
Usually the UFC does it to mess with the Affliction. But Affliction's going out of business, basically. The writing's on the wall. They just want to take one more shot at the UFC. And President Dana White from the UFC was dropping a bunch of F-bombs this week, telling them they better save their T-shirt money. They're going out of business. Nobody cares about their MMA. And their shirts are stupid, so they better save some of that T-shirt money because they're going out of business.
Well, now,
unlike SpooneyG,
the Affliction, was this the... There's a guy that just recently died in a car wreck.
Oh, that was Mask, yo.
Yeah, it was Mask. Now, who did he fight for?
No. Mask was a promoter. If you've ever heard of the company Tap Out,
right,
the largest MMA clothing line in the world, Mask was tragically killed about 1 o'clock in the morning leaving the gym. He was in his red Ferrari, and a white Porsche pulled up, and they began to street race, allegedly. And the white Porsche lost control, striking the Ferrari, sending the Ferrari into the curb, into a pole, which instantly killed Mask, and sent his fiance out into what is described as a field. The guy in the Porsche went down the road a little bit, stopped, looked, see what's up, and then went a couple of blocks and abandoned his car, and they arrested him for vehicular manslaughter.
So they did catch the guy.
They did catch that cat.
Oh man, that's a horrible story.
Yeah, absolutely horrible story. They had his funeral, private funeral, last week. There's going to be, I believe it's April 13th or 14th. I'm not sure there'll be a public like wake or something, you know. Very tragic story. I don't know. I mean, it's a huge brand right now, but he was basically the mouthpiece of the entire circuit. So a tragic loss for that company for sure.
Oh man, and you know it's weird. People that don't even know about it were talking about it.
Right.
So it just goes to show you this sport is getting huge.
Oh, it's absolutely gigantic, yo.
I think it came along at a great time because you know boxing was so suspect.
Well, I just heard the other night that boxing never went away and this, that, and the other thing. And
Who
I'm
told you
thinking to myself,
that?
Well, some promoters that are having something at the Nokia this weekend, some heavyweights that I've never
is it
heard
Frank?
of. I don't even know who these cats are, but the bottom line is boxing is so boring. I didn't even go to the last PFC event because they sprinkled boxing in there.
I hate it when they do that.
Boxing is boring. They're just trying to resurrect some sport that just needs to go away, or just let it be wherever it needs to be, but I'm not paying for it or watching it. They were fighting in my backyard. I wouldn't even open the blinds. SpooneyG, yo.
Now, when boxing was going down, and it was for a while, but there was just nothing to really replace it. When kickboxing started coming out, and the league started on that, right. I said way back then, I go, man, someone's going to come up with something that's kind of like wrestling and but real.
And then they outlawed it, and they called it bum fighting, Chuck. And SpooneyG was very upset when they outlawed bum fighting. I hear that the makers of the bum fighting video will be returning with some midget fighting, actually, Chuck.
Excellent.
I'm pretty excited about midget fighting.
Have you seen the website Pimp My Bum?
No, I did see something about that. It's like, yeah, that dude's like trying to get money and whatnot. They're trying to raise
50 G's they got so far.
Yeah, to get him into rehab so he can fail and disappoint all you people. That's awesome. Right on.
What do you mean?
Don't know what I mean.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to, me and SpooneyG here, I'm going to ask him about that 2 girls in 1 cup thing. Okay, so don't go away. We'll be right back, and I think Cindy May's out in the alley again. So I'm Chuck Leonard. This is SpooneyG.
Better bring me my money, girl.
That's it. Hey, everybody. Chuck Leonard, Central Valley Talk.